Johnson's Acres is a family-owned and run, unpasteurized raw milk dairy. I have 16 cows on 20 acres. The cows have names and personalities. They don't get grain. They're grass-fed, non-GMO. They come in 4 at a time. My daughter does the accounting. My wife does the admin. I do the milking. The neighbor kid milks at night. People buy a part of a cow, which is state law, and then I board that cow for them for a fee each month, and they're entitled to milk from their own cow. And that's how I distribute unpasteurized, unprocessed, unfortified, unchanged, real milk. Cream rises to the top overnight. Pasteurization boils out a lot of the nutrients, the digestive enzymes, the bacterias in the milk. They did this for a reason, and I think pasteurization is a good thing, even to this day, because in some of the larger dairies, some of those cows are sick, some of those cows are, so they just boil out all the bacteria, leaving it basically sterile. Here on this farm, I know my cows personally. I know if they're sick. So provided that I'm clean, I can get away with an unpasteurized product. I think grain-fed is, let's start with grain-fed. I think grain-fed is an artificial, unhealthy, unnatural food for animals. For cows. They like grass, they like alfalfa. They'd prefer to graze than munch GMO corn. Nothing else. You need no other nutrition vitamins. Raw milk is one of the 3 perfect foods known to man. I don't know why people continue to buy store-bought milk, especially if they're lactose intolerant. Obviously, some of them are switching over to almond milk or soy milk. But lactose intolerance, I can say 100% of the people who are lactose intolerant, once they go to raw milk, they'll be able to drink milk without any repercussion or side effects at all. 100%. And like I mentioned earlier, some people claim that it helps their asthma, their psoriasis, their acne, their digestive, their gut. They don't need to make kefir or buy probiotics anymore because raw milk has a digestive enzyme in it that makes your gut work right. We've gotten away from that. We've screwed up our guts because we're starting to process this milk and ultra pasteurize it. And it's become a perverted product that you buy in the store. In fact, they mix aspartame, I can never pronounce that word, sweetener in it, and they don't have to label it. They put sugar in it and they don't have to label it. Yeah. True story. I have. There's dairies in Colorado that have been caught doing that. They get in trouble. If it's happening, it's pretty sneaky. I don't know of anyone that's doing it, but it has happened, and I've heard examples of it. They're, like I said, they're perverting a perfect food with pasteurization. Pasteurization was started in the 30s, in the late 30s, because they didn't understand sanitization. Abe Lincoln's mother died from bad milk. So there was a reason for it. There was a good reason for it. We were killing people, and we didn't realize that you had to be sanitary and practice sanitization practices. That didn't come out very well, but
If you would like to
there was a reason for it.
Yeah.
And again, I still think there's a reason for it today. When you're milking 1,700 cows, I know 1 or 2 of them are sick and passing on Campylobacter, Listeria, E. coli, Salmonella into the milk. It's gone once you pasteurize it. So Americans have demanded cheap food fast. That's exactly what they're getting. I don't believe stress in an animal is passed into products. I believe it's passed into calves or babies. I believe we're slowly breeding and reproducing a generation or generations of scared animals that aren't in their natural environment, that aren't being treated with respect. I don't believe stress passes into the milk or the product itself. But I'm not a biologist. So
Very
I
positive.
love cows. I love cows. They're incredible creatures. It's a great job most days, not every day. But I retired from a job in the city, and this is the best thing that could ever. My family, my kids are learning it, and I just really like it most days, not every day. But cows will save the world.